Alright, hey guys, Logan here. So today I'm doing the gender tag video. It was something that Ashley Wild had kind of made up to, I think, help get a better idea for the whole gender role, and obviously it's actually a 10 question, and that I will read out loud, answer, and hopefully you guys will get a better understanding about the whole gender roles. So without further ado, let me get started. Okay, so how do you self-identify your gender? Okay. Well, to society, I would be a trans man, trans guy, FTM, female to male, just anything around those lines. I myself just would prefer to go by male. I feel like I was born in the wrong body, so I feel like I am just male. And I've started the transitioning and everything, so I would just prefer to just go by male. So, simple as that. Okay, question number 2. What pronouns honor you? I go by he, him, and his. I just feel like, obviously with the transitioning and everything, as going from a female to male, that if I were to still be using the female pronouns such as she, hers, anything like that, just isn't necessary, obviously. Like, I'm transitioning, I'm going from a female to a male. So I feel like it would obviously be obvious to use the male pronouns. But a lot of people don't understand the whole transitioning process and whatnot, which I may end up making a video about explaining and everything, but not right now. So, anywho's, number 3, describe your style of clothing that you wear most often. Most often, I pretty much wear basketball shorts, sweatshirts, jeans. A lot of the places that I shop at are like the Under Armour, stores. I own like their t-shirts, their sweatpants, they actually have like cargo shorts too. I have a pair of those. So pretty much anything with Under Armour, you name it, I've pretty much got it. Let's see here. I like American Eagle shorts, actually. I like those a lot. Jeans are good from American Eagle too. Hollister is a good one. Just, pretty much anything like that. I do like going to Gander Mountain and looking through theirs. I like to hunt, so they got a lot of the camo clothing that I like, which is good. Plus, they have Under Armour there too, so it's like a win-win situation for me. I do shop in the male departments, obviously. So, number 4, talk about your choice of body hair. How do you style your hair? Do you have facial hair, and what do you choose to shave or not shave? As far as body hair, since starting testosterone, I have gotten body hair in my stomach. I've gotten more arm hair coming down, more on my, forearms here. It's starting to come up more. I'm starting to get facial hair. I did just recently shave, actually. I've heard that if you shave every day, 2 times a day, that it'll come in thicker and darker. Now, I don't shave the 2 times a day because I don't have time for that. But I have been shaving every day to see if it comes in darker. But I did have peach fuzz coming in down through here. I had a little bit of a mustache going on. Just decided to shave it, see if it comes in thicker and darker. Let's see here. How do I style my hair? I don't have hair to style right now. But when I did, it was pretty much just kind of combed over. Simple as that. Facial hair, I don't have facial hair right now. Like I said, I shaved. But I did have the peach fuzz here and the mustache, so. What do I choose to shave or not to shave? Well, obviously, I don't shave my nice hairy legs, if you could see it on camera. It's starting to come in thicker and darker as well. I don't shave my arms. I know a lot of people shave their arms. I don't shave my arms. Armpit hair, it's thick as can be. Well, getting thick as can be. So I don't shave my armpit hair either. Like I said, I normally don't shave my facial hair either. But because it is, with transitioning and whatnot, with how slow some of the changes are going and that I don't notice, I actually wanted to keep the mustache and the facial hair because it definitely was a sign that changes were happening, and it made me happy to see that. But like I said, I decided to shave it, make it come in faster and whatnot, so. That just leaves one more thing that obviously gets shaved. So, but we're not going to go into that topic because I am now moving on to question number 5. So, do you wear makeup? Do you paint your nails? What types of soaps and perfumes do you use? I do not wear makeup. I wear makeup in high school maybe 5 or 6 times. If that, wasn't really into it. I didn't want to have to get up a half an hour earlier to do all that. My hair was always pulled back and no makeup. I always wear sweatpants or sweatshirt, and that was pretty much it. So, pretty simple there. Do I paint my fingernails? Nope. I bite those suckers off. A lot easier to take care of, and don't need fingernail clippers. I can just bite those suckers off. What types of soaps and perfumes do you use? I actually use either Axe or Old Spice. Right now, I don't know if they've discontinued the Axe that I used to use, which was the Axe Kilo, but I went to the Walmart here in Lafayette and the Payless and whatnot, and they just don't seem to have it anymore. So right now, I use Old Spice, Lion Pride, is what I've been using. I have the body wash for it, the deodorant that matches it, like it came in a set or whatever. And then yesterday I just got the aftershave of the Old Spice. So that's pretty much all I use for the most part. Whenever I did have hair or whatever, I used the Old Spice hair sculpting formula stuff, or whatever it's called, gel, I think. Okay, so question number 6. Have you experienced being misgendered, and how often? I get misgendered just about every day. I don't think I'm far enough along in my transition for people to start using the male pronouns as accurately and as most often as they could. I think a lot of people, they call me sir and whatnot, and then they hear me talk, and it goes back to being ma'am. So, you know, I try to, if a customer says something, they're like, hey, sir, and I'll try to talk a little bit softer and deeper so that they don't try to pull back what they said the first time, which was the correct way of saying it, which makes me feel extremely, extremely happy on the inside. So I do try to do that. As far as, you know, how often it happens, like I said, it happens every day, multiple times a day. People have been calling me sir more often, which has made me extremely happy. I'm starting to notice it more often. I wouldn't say it's more often than not, but it's probably at about a 40% instead of the, 10 or 20% that I was at. I feel like it's starting to get better, which makes me extremely happy. Do you experience dysphoria? How does it affect you? I experience dysphoria just about every day. Obviously, being called ma'am is a depressing time for me just because of the fact that I am transitioning. I do consider myself a male. So being called by another gender is, not okay to me, but I understand that a lot of people don't understand the fact of me transitioning if you don't know me, but you hear my voice. So I've learned to just accept that part, but the other dysphoric part that I do have is my chest and my voice. I feel like once I'm a little bit further down the road on testosterone, my voice drops a little bit more and whatnot, I will, obviously be less dysphoric, which would be amazing. So as far as it affecting me, it's just depressing, It's something that unless you've been through it and whatnot, you really wouldn't understand what it feels like. So, number 8. Are you wanting children? Would you want to carry the child? No, I don't want to carry the child. But I do want children. I don't want children until I'm a little bit further on down in life, a little bit, maybe like 4 or 5 years. Just because of the fact that I want to be, more stable. I want to have a job with pretty similar hours every day instead of having to work like a 4:30 to 2:30 and then a 5 to 3 a.m., which 5 p.m. to 3 a.m. or 4:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. So I just want a more, stable job, which my dream job is to actually be a correctional officer. I'm just not old enough for that yet. I am only 19 years old, so I've still got 2 more years before I can even do that. So as far as that goes, it's a work in progress, but it'll get there. Just gotta take some time. So as far as wanting the children, I would love children. I love children. They get on my nerves sometimes and they whine too much, but that's part of it, and it'll be different once I, get on my own, because I'll be around it more often, so I'll know how it acts and everything. So, number 9, how is important Is it important for you to provide for your family financially? Do you prefer to pay for the dates? As far as, yes, I would like to be the primary provider for my family. I want to be the one that's, having to go home and work, and I'd prefer to just have a stay-home wife so I can come home to a clean house every single day and a home-cooked meal. Jessica will probably kill me whenever she watches this and hears me say that, but that's okay. Anywho's, so as far as financially, I would love to prefer to just pay for everything and have that done. I don't want her to really have to worry about too much. Plus, I feel like as, a traditional type thing is to have the man pay for everything, which is something that, it's whatever. I mean, since I am transitioning and I am a guy, it's definitely going to be something that I'll have to look forward to whenever I fully transition, because then everybody's just going to be expecting of it. So, and I don't see that as being an issue. Do I prefer to pay for the dates? Jessica and I have the same bank account, so it really, right now, it doesn't matter. I mean, before we got married and didn't have the same account and everything, it was kind of a mix. I feel like, once you get together with someone and whatnot, the man should pay for more stuff than the girl, but it is nice sometimes to have the girl pay for stuff, just because, I was still living at home and whatnot, and I wasn't able to work as much because I was playing basketball full time, so I wasn't having all the money and whatnot, so, it was just, something that I could and couldn't do, I guess. Like it was just kind of a joint thing. She would pay for one thing, I'd pay for another. So it's not like every time I was paying for something or every time she was, which is something that I feel like whenever you get in a relationship with someone, you guys are there to work together. You're a team. So I feel like one person shouldn't be paying for everything. And especially now that we're married, we have the same account and everything. So, it doesn't really matter who pays. I could forget my wallet and I know she'll have hers. So it's all good. So number 10, something that I would just want to share about gender identity or anything is just be yourself. Just, you should never have to live in fear of being who you are and who you want to be, which is something that for 18 years of my life, 19 years of my life, that has been a challenging situation, is because I've never actually been to fully just be like, hey, I'm a guy. I was always too scared to just come out and be like, hey, I'm a guy. Use the male pronouns and whatnot, which it's, it feels amazing to be who I am now and start seeing the changes of me becoming a male. So it's definitely a happy experience that I'm having. It's wonderful. I feel so much better. I'm more relaxed now, and everything like that. So it's definitely good. All I can really say is other trans guys and whatnot is to just always be yourself. Be positive about stuff. There's always something positive going on, A lot of people don't see it like that. They'll be all negative about it and whatnot, and it's hard not to get down on yourself whenever you don't see the changes happening as fast as what you'd like them to. But I know that there's always good coming, and I know that, I'm only 2.5 months on testosterone. That's not enough time, But here within the next couple months, there's going to be a lot of changes happening, which is going to be amazing, and it's going to make you feel great. You just have to have time and be positive about it. Don't let anything bring you down or anyone. People try to bring you down whenever you're having a good day, so, just don't let it happen. Just always be true to yourself. That's pretty much all I have to say on the subject. So, Logan is out, and I will get back and make another video next Monday. So, I will see you guys later. Bye.